Okay, let's try question 4. It's in two parts here. The first part, we're not doing time periods. We have to figure out his monthly payment before we get started. In fact, a lot of the financial math questions in exams, there's quite a few steps to it, and maybe something at the end is figuring out how long or how many payments there would be. Anyways, he takes out a loan, so it must be the present value formula, and there's 510,000. He pays it back over 20 years, 20 times 12, 240, starting 1 month after he bought the house. The interest is 14% compounded monthly. Well, there it is. 510,000 goes for P. I don't know what X is. That's what we got to figure out first, his monthly payment. But it's the present value one. 1 minus 1 plus the interest. There's the interest down here, compounded monthly. But it's negative M, but it's 20 times 12. Well, that's pretty well it. We're going to take this thing on the bottom and multiply it through here, and then we're going to divide by all of this, or you can just divide by the whole darn thing in this, and you're going to get X. And it turns out that X is 6,341 Rand and 96 cents. And that's 4.1. We figured out the payments using the present value formula. Now, how long would it take to repay the loan? How long would it take to repay the loan? If he paid 10,000 a month, not 6,000, but 10,000, how long would it take? Well, we're going to use the same present value thing, but we're going to put 10,000 in here. We want it to pay off this loan. What would N be? What would N be? Okay, well, there it is. There's your formula. You multiply this through, you divide by 10,000, and that's what we did. We get a number right here. You can subtract 1 from that, and you'll get a negative number. You'll have 2 negatives, and you just sort of make them positive. Or you can add this and then go 1 minus this, and that's how you'll get this number here. That's what I did here. I took this number, which is really 119 over 200, and I went 1 minus it. So my number is 81 over 200, and there's the interest rate to this power. Now you can change this into one fraction if you want. I just leave it like that and put it into my calculator. I type it in. I'm going to put this in the base of the log button. That's going to be the thing that the log of this to this base is going to give me minus n. And that's what I do. I go the log and I type the base in right like that. I guess I could make it into a fraction, but I don't. 81 over 200. I get negative 77 but it's negative n. So n is 77, but then a fraction of a payment. How many months is it going to take? Well, 78 months. You round up to make sense of this question. And there you go. Question 4.